These are the personal apartments of High General Lord Harrowmont. No visitors are allowed at this time.
House Harrowmont is honored to have you here.
Allow me. I could do that for you. Going.
Greetings, Grey Warden.
You must be under great strain with the blight upon the land. I will pray to the stone for you.
This has dragged on too long. It's an insult to King Endrin's memory.
Orzammar welcomes the Grey Wardens.
Legion of the Dead Warriors secretly wear Prince Balin's cup. I just get paid to speak the truth. If you have an issue, speak to my employer.
You know, after all this is over, I wouldn't mind getting a job here. I could sing, tell stories, help the king get items from high shelves. Wipes to melt quickly. Here comes trouble!
By the ancestors.
Good on you, Warden. You caught them in the act. I guess desperate times drive people to strange things. Thanks again, Warden.
All right. And I'm off. Going.
You won't regret helping our prince, Warden.
Greetings.
No one enters the prince's estate without an invitation.
Greetings. Greetings.
All right.
It is done.
You should run while you can.
That does not look good. No mercy! Back! Begin the onslaught!
forced our hand. As you like. Here comes trouble! You will learn I shall. Have what you can. Brilliant! Yes.
Is it true there's civil war on the surface, too?
I can't believe House Harrowmont would overstep itself like this. Your service to House Iduken does you credit. Oh.
Thief! Who would dare take from the memories?
Excuse me, I can't chat. Oh, and pardon me. Were you looking for a particular volume? Not that I could really help. I, don't know the libraries very well. I'm just doing some research. I was looking for something about the Orton Tig. It was lost during the last Blight, and there aren't many records left. They were a noble house once, descended from the Paragon Orton, who composed the grand epic of the Seven Brothers and the Ortonic Symphony. My mother's family believes they were descended from Kalana Orton, who was training in Orzammar when the Tig fell. I'm even named for the house, Orta. Unfortunately, any records would be buried in the Tig's ruins, somewhere in the deep roads. You're from the surface. What do you know about fighting Darkspawn? There aren't even any expeditions planned until they settle this election. Otherwise, you need special permission from the Assembly, or some great lord. A Grey Warden? Mother always said that if anyone could find the Tig, it was the Wardens. I hear Prince Balin and Lord Harrowmont have both been sending out small teams these days. Yes, if you can find the Tig in any records, that could do it. That could prove I'm a noble. If you could. Maybe now that you're looking, it's almost too much to hope.
I'm quite busy. Please do not disturb me.
Warden, I'm outraged. A thief in the Shapered. What have we been reduced to?
Yes, that's the attitude of many. There's no respect anymore, no responsibility.
I hope you find what you're looking for.
When I last walked this hall, Endrin was king and Orzammar was at peace. The memories often speak of the swiftness with which change overtakes us. But it is different to see it firsthand. I apologize, Warden. I should not burden a stranger with such thoughts. I am Zebor, the Shaper of Memories. The Grey Warden's visit has been recorded in the memories, along with all who accompany you. Your presence here has been recorded in the memories. I wish I knew what significance it has.
I'm sorry, you'll have to bother someone else with your questions.
Oh, right. Yes. And I'm off. Going. Huh.
Warden, welcome. It is always a blessing for Orzammar to host your order. I am Vartak Gavorn, top advisor to our good Prince Balin. What news do you bring? Ah, ancient documents indeed. These were signed in the reign of Eithnar Bimo, Paragon and King. That was 16 generations ago. Now the difficulty is that the treaty only compels our king, and we are sadly lacking one of those right now. No one wishes this fight over more than Balin. But while it rages, Orzammar can spare no one to combat what may or may not be a new blight. Wait. We must be cautious about whom to trust. But perhaps we could find a way. Harrowmont has engaged in a campaign of bribery and coercion to ensure that every house serves him. But if a neutral party, a stranger, were to approach certain key members, perhaps with irrefutable evidence of Harrowmont's deception, I'm certain my Lord Prince would show his gratitude. Don't expect this offer to last. If my prince hears you swore allegiance to his enemy, he won't be so friendly next time. I will be here if you change your mind.
The assembly is in session. Enter quietly if you wish to observe.
Your mind has gone to dust if you think we would pass such a writ. Half our houses would go broke without the service trade.
The proposal is only effective until we have a king to ensure we are respected by the surfacers.
Leaving you conveniently positioned to take over all contracts. I'll see your head on a pike first.
Deshers, lords and ladies of the assembly. I've already doubled the guard to prevent violence. Must I summon more?
Steward Bandalore, Balin's sympathizers are tying our hands with trivialities. They may as well open us to the sky.
I suggest we put the matter to a vote.
And I suggest you have a taste of my family's mace.
Enough! The Assembly is in recess until the members can regain control of their emotions.
I hope you're not wasting my time with more dithering. The choice I gave you was clear. If you want Balin to support you in your surface war, you'll have to help him take the throne. If you do, there can be no further business between us. Now, do you wish my prince's support, or will you risk everything to aid the usurper? Very well, but do not expect my prince to see you as anything more than another ignorant surfacer. If you change your mind, this offer still stands, so long as you do not champion Harrowmont in the proving.
News of the hour! Does Lord Harrowmont think that Orzammar can hold off the dwarves forever? The Assembly demands an answer.
Questions arise regarding Lord Balin's impending marriage to a casteless commoner.
Going. Huh.
Do you see how things lie, Warden? Lord Harrowmont cannot trust you unproven, but he welcomes a good faith gesture. That you spoke to him even after our discussion is not reassuring. So have you decided to earn my lord's trust, or will you throw your lot in with the snakes? Excellent. The arena is located off the Commons. Talk to the Proving Master and tell him you're entering Lord Harrowmont's roster. The key fighters we lost were Guidon and Baisel. You can look for them in the fighters' preparation chambers behind the ring. And be sure it's before the fights begin. After the first bout, no one may change the roster. If you need to find me again, I will wait in the Tapster's Tavern off the Commons. There is no better place to hear gossip. Perhaps even word of your victory.
You have come at a difficult time. Orzammar is ailing for want.
2 years tomorrow.
So, I've been hearing rumors that a certain wine merchant is falling behind on his payments.
I can't imagine what you mean. I pay my expenses.
What about the expenses your good friend Jarvia incurs when providing your protection? It's not easy ensuring nothing bad happens, that no one decides.
Have you seen my lunch? It's a piece of lichen bread with a spread of old cheese and shredded dried meat. I'm only asking because you never know who's gonna get hungry. Right, best in the trade, you know. I work the ore myself.
People are scared. Tell Jarvia I'll get her money.
Forget it. I know what you think of my dreams.
I am led to understand that the Canary have their own mages as well. Is this so?
You would not understand.
Not understand? Is it mental capacity that you believe I lack? Or are you worried I will sympathize with my so-called brethren?
Take your pick.
Is that supposed to make me angry?
It means I find myself wishing that your people held proper, civilized attitudes towards magic.
That is a rather hostile thing to say.
And yet you continue speaking. Astonishing.
Ah, the highlight of underground existence, I take it.
Must the provings be so violent?
Did you hear about that brand that wore a disguise and fought in the provings? What a scandal!
Watch for Piotr Naidukin. He's won the squad combat 4 years running. He has 11 decapitations so far. He needs just 3 more for the one-season record. I'm telling you, Piotr will take the prize. You can put gold on it.
I don't understand those silent sisters. I sure wouldn't want my sister cutting out her tongue and fighting Darkspawn.
Look, I already told the Proving Master I withdrew. Do you have to keep harassing me? Nor I you, but it's pretty obvious who you're working for. You're working for Harrowmont? Look, best of luck to you, but I really need to leave. Nothing. I'm leaving the Proving. Look, it's just, when I was younger, I had a thing with this Idukan girl, Revelka. Lesser cousin, nowhere near the throne. Her family wanted her marrying up, so they matched her with a BMO. But we didn't exactly stop seeing each other. Balin's fighter, Miyaja, showed me love letters they have, from Revelka to me. If I fight, they'll expose us. You're probably right. I'll go home now. If you're looking for seats, speak with a guardsman.
This is a private area. Combatants only.
Guards, remove this intruder. Guards, remove this intruder.
Go away. I don't talk to admirers until after the fight. Go away. I don't talk to admirers until after the fight.
Do not disturb me. I must meditate before my fight.
You new in the fights? I don't remember seeing you before. Far be it from me to tell you your business, but you might want to take a closer look before you jump into local politics. Were I you, I'd follow my example. Resign and let Harriman fight his own battles. I'm Guidon, by the way. It's been a pleasure. I bet he did. That man thinks nothing is beneath him. Well, you could just tell him I had my reasons. It's not so much what happened, as what's going to. I heard from a reliable source Lord Harriman's already given up the throne. Balin called this whole proving to let his lordship save face when he concedes. Oh? And where did you hear this that's more reliable than a member of the Assembly? I suppose there's nothing his lordship would do without consulting Dulin. He's always been his top man. Maybe you're right. I'm just a warrior. I've always tried to stay out of these noble politics. If I find out this whole thing was some flunky of Balin's lying to me for his own gain, I'll... No, you're right. I owe Lord Harriman more than that.
Get out of here! You looking at something?
Don't take it personally. Hana-shan's a member of the Silent Sisters. She doesn't talk to anyone. I am Ferinden. I serve as Hana-shan's trainer and translator. As a Silent Sister, Hana-shan cut out her tongue like the ancient paragon Astith the Grey. As you might imagine, she requires my services for more mundane tasks. The Silent Sisters support the sitting king. They are loyal servants to the Idukans. Your bravado is meaningless. When a Silent Sister fights, she doesn't do it with words. If you would back up your claims, enter the proving. The ancestors will show who they think is worthy. Ancestors watch over your path. Ancestors watch over your path.
Fine to see you here, Warden. A number of people have told me they hope to see you in the provings. It's a rare opportunity to fight against someone so exotically trained. In fact, a few were hoping you'd take part in some informal action. Say the word and I'll line up a team from one of the younger houses. They don't often get a chance to test themselves in the provings. They're a hungry bunch who employ unusual tactics. Understand that there's no concern for fairness here. Your battles will be hard won. The younger houses are interested in unorthodox tactics. Many hire mercenaries to augment traditional strengths. Anything goes is a fair description. We give small payouts, maybe a bonus from time to time, but this isn't about money. It's about skill and the chance to show it. We've got some young fighters ready to go. This will be difficult, I assure you.
Beware. Sit down yourself.
Another battle, I see. It's your time to die.
Oh, look, he wants to fight.
Now we get our hands dirty. Oh! Run while you can.
If you insist.
Going. It's your time to die.
Let's do this quickly, shall we? Oh, you'll have to be so much better than that. Have at you then. Oh, time to play.
Oh, this should
Too
be
fast for you. Right. Oh!
Good job, Warden. You've earned a portion of the receipts. Let me know if you want to go again. We've got some young fighters ready to go. This will be difficult, I assure you.
Yes.
Now we get our hands dirty.
Let's do this quickly, shall we?
Back!
Yes. And I'm off.
It's your time to die.
Go.
Trust me and you shall pay. Quick!
Healing would be
Good
helpful
job, Warden.
now.
You've earned a portion of the receipts. Let me know if you want to go again. I'll be here.
The proving will begin shortly. I'm sure you can find a place in the stands. Or were you here to take part in the fight? Well, that's a surprise. Never thought the Grey Wardens would take an interest in our king. Let me just put you into the schedule here. Now, is there a particular name you wish listed? I'll just call you Grey Warden, since those elven names are such a mouthful. We actually have an opening in the first round. Are you ready to start? That's what I like to hear. I will warn you, though. This is your last chance to make preparations or meet the competition. Once the fights begin, there are no new additions to the roster. All withdrawals are treated as losses and a sign of the ancestors' disfavor. Do you want to start, or would you like some time? The fighters' quarters are behind the ring. Go down to the ring, then. I'll be right there. This is a glory proving, fought under the eyes of the Paragons of Orzammar to honor the memory of King Endrin. First up is Suwern of the Warrior Caste. Many of you remember when Suwern made history as a lad of 12 by defeating his own father in this very ring. Today, he fights as a champion for Prince Balin. Opposing him, in Lord Heramont's name, is a member of the famed Grey Wardens.
In the name of House Iduken and our future King Balin.
First warrior to fall is vanquished. Fight!
Was there any doubt?
The winner is the Grey Warden! That was an exciting start, Warden. Suwern is rarely trounced, and so thoroughly. Are you ready for your next opponent? Next, you're up against Miaja and Lukejan. As twins, they've always been allowed to fight as a single person. They're warrior caste, but their mother was a smith, so watch out for Miaja's hammer. And don't forget Lukejan. Most fighters do, and end up with a knife in their spine. Are you ready to begin? All right then, I'll see you out there. This is a glory proving, fought under the eyes of the Paragons of Orzammar to honor the memory of King Endrin. This round, Heramont's champion takes on the notorious duo, the warrior caste twin terrors, now fighting for Prince Balin, Miaja and Lukejan.
May the stone honor you.
When you fall.
First warrior to fall is vanquished. Fight!
Together, we're unbeatable! Not enough! Yes. How amusing!
The winner is the Grey Warden! Well, that was an exciting bout. 2-on-1, and you took them both easily. Are you ready for your next opponent? Well, this bout should be quick and dirty. You'll be fighting Hanashan, one of the legendary Silent Sisters. She's a ferocious fighter, and dedicated enough to cut out her own tongue. Are you ready to begin? All right then, I'll see you out there. This is a glory proving, fought under the eyes of the Paragons of Orzammar to honor the memory of King Endrin. Heramont's champion cleared the stone, but can she hold out against the Paragon's own favorites, the Silent Sisters? We'll find out as the Warden faces Lady Hanashan, who proved her worth to Paragon Ashtith the Grey by cutting out her own tongue. And to our Prince Balin by fighting in his name. First warrior to fall is vanquished. Fight!
time off.
The winner is the Grey Warden! Paramount will be pleased, Warden. The Silent Sister support was a great boost for Balin. Are you ready for your next opponent? This should be a good match. You'll battle Wojek Ivo, master of all weapons, prisoner of none. He makes it a point never to use the same technique twice. Are you ready to begin? All right then, I'll see you out there. This is a glory proving, fought under the eyes of the Paradons of Orzammar to honor the memory of King Endrin. This round is paired combat. Just as Kiatshet fought as King Bloodvik II, defending our empire, so have dwarves always fought alongside a second. Master of all weapons, prisoner of none, Wojek Ivo has never won the same way twice. What will he do today, lords and ladies? And will it win the day for Prince Balin? Grey Warden, choose your second, for you face Wojek Ivo and Valans. Last one standing will be declared victor. Fight!
All right. So you cannot win. Yes. Now
the winner is the Grey Warden! Wojek Ivo is one of the best this arena has seen, Warden. Harrowmont picked wisely. Are you ready for your next opponent? This is the championship round. A full squad-on-squad combat. Piotr Naidukan leads the same team he's taken to victory in over a dozen Deep Roads expeditions. Are you ready to face the final test? May the ancestors choose wisely. This is a glory proving, fought under the eyes of the Paradons of Orzammar to honor the memory of King Endrin. Only 2 warriors remain. Fighting for his royal cousin Balin, Piotr Naidukan has led his team to triumph over every unit so far. Challenging him on behalf of Lord Harrowmont, the Grey Warden has risen from nothing to stand at the competition's summit. Each will lead a full unit of 4 soldiers to see once and for all whom the ancestors favor.
You fight well, but your judgment is questionable. The throne will never leave House Naidukan.
Last one standing will be declared victor! Fight!
Now we get our hands. Begin the onslaught. I'll try to be merciful. Got a spare second. Wipe them out. Make a preserver. Hey! You forced our hands. I'll try to be merciful. All right. Battle timid.
I'll get you!
You should run while you can. Right.
The winner is the Grey Warden! Congratulations! You defeated the man Prince Trian himself once called the Horns of my army. Do you deny this Grey Warden has earned the championship? Then it is my honor to declare this Grey Warden champion of the Proving, who has shown that the ancestors favor Lord Heremont. I'd call that arrogant, but your performance justifies it. It was a gift just to watch you fight, Warden.
You showed them! The ancestors are smiling on Lord Heremont today.
Do not disturb me. I must meditate before my fight.
Not bad for a surfacer.
When my arm heals, you watch out, Duster.
Ready for some unofficial training opportunities? We've got some young fighters ready to go. This will be difficult, I assure you.
That won't stop me. Nice try. Behind you. Make a preserver. Fools.
Good job, Warden. You've earned a portion of the receipts. Let me know if you want to go again. I'll be here.
I can't believe it! The ancestors came out of the sodding ground to kiss your feet, Duster!
That was an excellent showing. We were honored by your participation, Warden.
Do you have any tales of the wilds?
None of the sort you like. No princesses in tall towers or knights throwing themselves at whole armies.
That's not all I like.
Do you want tales of the chastened wilders who dwell in the marsh? Do you want to hear of the slow deaths they inflict on their enemies? Perhaps a tale of the poisonous creatures of the wilds that lay their eggs on your skin so their young may eat you alive when hatched? Or a tale of my mother's marsh cuisine? That, in my opinion, is the most terrifying of all my tales.
No, I don't want to hear about those things.
Then I have no tales for you.
Yes.
This is all I have right now. I could get more if I sell something.
Well, well, looks like we have a visitor. Friend of yours?
Get out of here. This is private business. Please, don't get involved with this. You don't know what they're like.
Then allow me to make some introductions. These are dangerous times in Orzammar, stranger. Lucky us, the merciful Jarvia is offering protection from the chaos. You're wearing some fancy stuff there. Might make you a target. So if you want the Carta's guarantee of safety, It's yours for the reasonable price of 10 gold sovereigns. Or I can't say what might happen. Whoa, whoa! All right, you win. I'm not gonna die for 10 lousy sovereigns.
Ancestors, bless you for saving my poor store. I don't know how to express my gratitude. I'm showing you the lowest prices I can afford, I assure you.
Going. You have come at a difficult time. Orzammar is ailing for want.
Legion of the Dead sighted battling Darkspawn near Orzammar.
If you're looking for Lord Dulin Forender, you'll find him at Tapestries,
And I'm off.
taking his evening break.
I wasn't expecting you back. I guess you realize this is about the only fun in Orzammar? As you wish.
Atrasvala, champion. I hear your performance in the proving was nothing short of amazing. I thank you for whatever you said to Guidon. He fought like a Berescarn and showed many Deshers the strength of House Harrimon's support. There can no longer be any doubt where your sympathies lie. If you're ready, Lord Harrimont will see you now. His lordship is looking forward to meeting you.
I appreciate what you have done, Warden, and I apologize for putting one of your rank through such trials. I am Lord Pyral Harrimont, and I thank you for your efforts to help me preserve King Endrin's throne. It is hard to consider the threat of Darkspawn on the surface when all we see is them retreating from our gates. Ultimately, the Assembly decides what troops to send. If they no longer fear civil war, they'll have no reason to hold back. If you want my support to count, I will have to be king. And right now, there is no sure way to get there. Have you heard of a woman named Jarvia and the criminal carter she runs? I'm glad you're so eager. If you help me shut her down, we can show the Assembly I am the right king to defend Orzammar. Jarvia hides her base in Dust Town, the raw edges of the city where no one lives but castless and criminals. If you would help me in this, it would show the Assembly that I, and not Balin, have the ability to defend and rule this city. Do this, and I promise if I take the throne, I will not stop until the Assembly sends your troops. Look for Jarvia in Dust Town. Do whatever it takes to see that justice is served.
Yes.
Grey Wardens present in Orzammar. Endorsement of Lord Harrowmont of blow against Lord Balin.
Harrowmont has suckered the Warden. Balin will not allow it.
Another battle, I see.
I'm surprised to see you back. I thought the Diamond Quarter was more to your liking. You in a more generous mood now? What are you looking for? Know her. I used to run with her. Jarvia took over the Carta not more than a year ago, and already she's got every duster with both legs bearing swords for her. Won't be easy. She's gotten real careful since Barat died. Real paranoid. She's got Carta members all carrying these fingerbone tokens. She scratches some mark into them so she'll know they came from her. There's doors to her base all over the city, but only one is ever open at a time. And if you show up without a token, you'd never know it was there. Can't help you there, Selrocka. The Carta members keep them real tight. But that's worth something, right? Maybe just a little. Well, it was worth a try.
Spare a coin? 2 bits for the needy?
Keep asking questions like that,
and you'll get dragged in soon enough.
Yes? Why is someone like you hanging about Dusttown so much? Don't fall into the sky when you go back up there.
I'm no one. No one. Don't look at me.
Hey there, stranger. 6 bits for a tumble. 2 silvers if you all want to go at once. It's everywhere. That's the problem. There's nowhere she can't see you.
Jarvia don't like no one asking questions about her.
Don't you go asking so many questions. Get you in trouble one day.
I don't know anything. Leave me alone!
You're back. You got more business for me? Only Jarvia's men knew all the entrances to her base. But I tell you, I've watched them. They go up to what look like bare walls, and poof! Gone! Like there's a secret door. There's one just across the way. Watch long enough, and you'll see. Now you want to buy something, or are we done? Mother of Dust.
I cannot be defeated. Going. Huh.
Well, look what we have here.
Jarvia said you were looking for trouble. Congratulations. You found it.
Here comes trouble!
That
should
not have
taken as long
as it did. Sorry, ancestors. What do they teach you on the surface? You fight like a bleeding archdemon. Sweet bloody stone, look at them all. The base is below the city. You can get to it through the wall of the 3rd house on this row. Put this token through the slot, and it'll open. Will you let me go now? No!
It is done.
I'm on. Oh, this should be good. It is done. Yes. And I'm off. Going. Huh.
What's the password? Looks like we have a martyr, boys.
Another battle! I am your death! Not bad! Yes. Run while you can! Sometimes. The battle is finished. Yes. Going. And I'm off. Off me and you shall pay! Right. Be careful! Oh, right. Allow me. I could do that for you. I tried to be merciful. You will learn to fear me. You forced our hand. Let us end this. Let's make this quick. Okay. Let's end this. Run while you can. Too easy.
Silenced it.
Which one? Push them back! I'll try to be merciful. Make a preserve of us.
Let's
make this quick! Make a preserve us.
The
performed as I
battle is
expected.
finished.
Allow me. I could do that for you. Going. Allow me. I could do that for you.
Too easy. And I'm off. Going. Yes. Yes. Oh.
Sometimes. Let us end this!
And I'm off. Allow me. I could do that for you. Yes. Now, let's see. Which one first? Be careful! Let's do this quick. Run while you can. How amusing! Now we get our hands dirty. Not bad. Make a preserver.
Stranger, let me out. I see you bear no love for Jarvia. Please, help me.
Yes.
Please, stranger, let me out. Thank you. We've been down here. It's been so long. My friend didn't make it. Just stopped eating one day, and all for a stupid bet.
Let's wipe them out quickly. Alright, back on his then. Now this should be fun. Begin the onslaught. Back to you. Back. Yes. All right. Trap. So simple to see, really.
Oh!
Now we get out.
Here comes trouble! End this! Sometimes... Let's do this quickly, shall we? Hopefully you can...
Enough!
Stop your drooling and save some dignity, fool.
I try to be merciful! I cannot be defeated. Huh. And I'm off. And I'm off. Oh, right. Make him be praised. And I'm off. And I'm off. No mercy! Make her preserve us! Yes. Going. Yes.
Yes.
So, Paramount finally realized we're taking the city, yet he still can't be bothered to send his own men. Well, you picked the wrong side, stranger. It doesn't matter who's king, as long as there's a queen. Ladies first, and I'm no lady. Kill them!
Light them out quickly. If you insist.
And yourself! Light them out!
Now this should be fun!
Hopefully
Alright, I'm game.
To me, I need help!
Look over there! Oh!
Nightfall! Oh, this should be good!
Well, you picked the...
So simple to see, really.
I'm going to wear your pretty I am your around my wrist!
I need healing soon.
You will not fear me!
To me, I need help!
Wipe them out!
Behind you!
Another battle!
I get their share of the treasure. Alright, I'm game.
Alright. Going.
Aw, You wanna die? If you insist. All right, I'm game. Look now. Let's do this quickly, shall we? Look over there. Ha! Now this should be fun. Going. And I'm off. Trap. So simple to see, really.
What comes, my friend?
Going. Yes. And I'm off. Going. Oh, right.
God! By all the beards of my ancestors! How did you... Where did you come from? You made a hole in my wall! No! I don't have anything to do with them! They're criminals! When they built this part of the city, they must have built over some tunnels. I swear I had no idea. Oh, just leave me alone. I don't want anything to do with this. And if anyone comes asking, I'm gonna tell them you did it! You again. Here to buy something, or were you just thinking of wrecking another part of my shop? Of course. Keep in mind, we also take items on trade.
news of the hour. Lord Balin's claims that Lord Harrowmont's soft on Darkspawn proven false by alliance with Grey Wardens.
I heard the news. Jarvia and Akata are dead. I suppose it was unrealistic to expect them to surrender. I have no desire to go back on my word. But when Balin heard the news about Jarvia, he raised the stakes. He is forcing a vote in the next 2 days. By law, that prevents the Assembly from hearing any other pleas. To help with your troops, I will require your assistance one last time. Do you know anything of the Paragon Branca? As a Paragon, she outranks even the Assembly. Were she to support me as king, this awful debate would be over. My men traced Branca's disappearance to an ancient crossroads known as Caradin's Cross. It is many miles below where we normally venture, but I can provide a map to lead you there. Just enter the deep roads through the mines. Thank you again, and may the ancestors guide your steps.